And welcome back. We'll call it a teachable, perhaps a teachable moment. New York University, located a short distance away from the first Occupy Wall Street protest, now set to offer graduate level courses on the movement in an upcoming semester. Is it ironic that a school charging around 50 grand a year in tuition is offering a course on wealth disparity in America? Back again, Angela McGlowan, Andrea Tantaros, and Deneen Borelli. So what do we think about this? A class on Occupy Wall Street that's being offered.
You know, I think the devil is in the details. It could be a good political science course. However, this is liberal NYU. I see propaganda in this whole thing.
Yeah.
When I first read about it, it said it was going to talk about the history and politics of finances and debt. I thought it was good, but then when I read a little bit further and it talked about the inequalities of Wall Street and poor people, and basically I think they're going to talk about redistribution of wealth. So
yeah, offering two, an undergraduate course, I think an elections course, and then a graduate level course as well.
This is such a waste of money. Absolutely. If I'm a parent and I'm sending my child there, I would want my money back. I mean, but it's not surprising. If you look at the college courses, this is just one example. I mean, they have the history of bubbles and how to make maple syrup, but the liberal propaganda is something they're jamming down these kids' throats while they simultaneously jack up tuitions unchecked. Who's monitoring the college and universities? Now parents feel like they have to pay these exorbitant prices. Obama's saying go to college and don't pay it back. And what's the education they're getting?
But hopefully this class
it's really nothing new. I mean, they're offering, as Andrea was saying, courses like this have been running amok since we were all in school, which was, what, 3-4 years ago. That's right.
But hopefully this will teach kids, because you have a lot of college students, they want a movement, they want to be a part of something, to teach them about our Constitution, and we do have the right to state our grievances. And this protest has been successful in spreading around the country. I don't know if it's been successful.
But it has spread across the country.
It is an American tradition. Voicing, you're right, freedom of speech. But what Occupy Wall Street was about, they were breaking the law. They were defecating on police cars. You don't have the right to do that. That's not an American right. And that's what they should be teaching.
And I want to hear how they're going to talk about that in this particular course.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he saved the day for Santa Claus and his friends, but now one New York professor, another New York professor here, says that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is more than just a hero. He was actually a victim of bullying, and the story sends a terrible message. Fair assessment, or is the professor just reading too much into it? He's also written a book to counter the Rudolph book.
This man needs to get a life. I'm sorry. Okay, I love that cartoon still to this day, and Rudolph in the end becomes the hero.
I was gonna say, it's a great story. Santa recognized that he had this unique red nose. He promoted him to the front of the line. When he was made fun of, he didn't sue Santa. No, it's a great example.
We know this reminds me of Audie Murphy. He wanted to join the Marines. He was rejected because he was only 5'5". He ended up getting in, and he was one of the most decorated World War II heroes. So this tells me that anyone can overcome adversity. It's all in how you handle it, how you approach it.
And it's all in how you view it, because he says that the story behind it, that children with disabilities would read into it, that the only way they can be accepted is if they can do something exceptional.
Spectacular, yes.
And spectacular.
And that's not what it says at all. And it's really false propaganda, I think. And I think it puts children down.
All right. Thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate this.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Greg?